Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do something very simple. It's a booklet and you can do some journaling in it. It's very simple to make and I'll take you through the steps and let's get ready, get set and go. So what I did was I took a sheet of paper. It is, let's see, we've got 3 1/8 by 10 inches. And what you're going to do is you're going to score at 3 3/4. You're going to score again at 7 1/2. And then you're going to turn it over. And you're going to score in the same places, 3 3/4, 7 1/2. Okay, so this little edge here, you're going to just fold that down. This is going to be the front of your little booklet. Okay, what you're going to do next is you'll use your corner rounder. I use the very large edge. So we'll punch those out very quickly. Make sure that I'm in the right spot. We'll knock this out as I have what looks like confetti flying at me. Okay, and this is where you're going to get your favorite ink. Get that inked up on your blending tool and you'll start doing your edges the way you've always done them in the past. Getting more of that aged look. And you're going to do this on all sides. You'll do it on the outside covers, and you're going to do it on the inside. And I'm not going to do the world's greatest perfect job. You know that I try to just give you the overall illustration of the way that I did things. There's no need to do that one because it's going to be folded in. Okay, so now what you're going to do is get your 1-inch hole punch and you're going to do a little notch. Try to get in the center as best as you can. And you're going to take off just a little bit. That's about centered. And ink up that particular area and get the rest. Okay, now you're going to get your favorite glue. And you're just going to glue right along here and on the edge. And I want to get my scoreboard out of the way. I don't want it glued up. And you'll do the same on the other side. Get that little rounded edge there and you're just going up along the sides. And you'll bring that down. And you've created your little pocket for your tag, and it just so happens that I created a tag, and I'm just going to slip that right on in. And if you're making this as a little gift for someone, in addition to putting a tag, perhaps you can also put in a little gift card. All right, so now this section, this is where I did this little journaling section. And if you have any tea-dyed, tea-stained papers, you can cut those down to size. Let me tell you the size that I used on this. Let me get my scoreboard back. Oops, I hope I didn't knock things too much out of the way when I hit the camera. Okay, so these papers for the inner, that's 3.5, and this is, it's about 3 by 3.5. So let me get this out of the way. If you have any tea stain papers, that would give it a nice touch. If you don't, any kind of paper that you like where folks can do some journaling. What I did with this one, I kept the edges square, but why don't we be consistent and we'll round out the edges here. So I'll take a moment to use that large corner punch. And I just put a few sheets in, and what I did was, let me just get a paper clip to hold things together. I just put a little bit of glue, just a little bit to hold the sheets together. And then I had a tab top. I'll just straighten these out a little bit. Okay. Do you remember a few weeks ago, I went over creating tabs? So this is one of the tabs that we created. And when we created them, remember we didn't glue them down all the way. But today what we're gonna do is we're going to glue it down all the way. So let me get glue on both sides. And I'm going to try to nail the center of this as best as I can. And then let's see where I'm going to place this. Okay. That seems like a good place to put this down. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to I think I want the green part in the, oh, no, it's already stuck down, so there's no changes there. It's glued and it's done. So, okay, I wanted the other side to be in the front. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we'll glue down the tab, a little bit of the paper at the top. Okay, and then we're going to stick that down. And there's your little booklet, but we're not finished yet. What I'm going to do is to give it a little bit more of a finishing touch on the outside. I'm just going to put down a little belly band. And I'll get that glued down. Down. What you could do to finish it off a little bit more is, you know, do the inking around the edges. Oh, I'll do that very quickly. Just give it a little bit more of a finished look. Okay, so now we'll slip this back on. And do you remember in our last video, we made these little labels. So I'm going to finish it off with one of these little labels that we made. And that's it. And you're done. Alrighty. Hope that was helpful. See you next time. Bye.